Alright, we got another reaction video to our one and only Peach McIntrye. I was going to say Peach Monroe. Peach McIntyre. Of course, she's had her baby. She's waiting to name them. She'll be out the hospital either today or tomorrow. She was eating earlier and she was twerking. Just having a cesarean section yesterday. Twerking in the hospital room, dancing, just jiggling and shaking and shaking. She still looks pregnant, which is interesting. But I know y'all still looking pregnant enough for y'all get babies. I don't think she should be doing the movements. And would you be kind of sore? Like, what? That's Peach, you know. It's just her world. We're just living in it, and we're just here to report back.
Seven fair use allows us to talk about it. And that's
this is a reaction to Styling with Storm. Peach gives birth. Now it's a family reunion because you know Wood had to call the mother Tracy because she had to go to the hospital to deliver the twins, so she couldn't take care of the kids. And you know Wood's not very observant or a father or anything. He's just more so like the dick that's in the house to help her with bags sometimes. Yeah, so now it's like Peach is like formulating that it's like a family reunion. I'm happy to have my mom around, da da da. When she has yet to apologize to her mom. We know she really don't fuck with her mom, but she do need help. It's Christmas time, holiday season, and she need help with them kids. She has now 9 kids and a cheating husband.
What that happened. So first off, welcome. I hope that everyone had a wonderful holiday.
Her hairstyle
looks
good,
honey, but we got to get into
she should have had it. She has her bonnet on. She's been keeping it tied up.
There's a lot of in the back that's like, well, people didn't think she was having twins. Now what they got to say, people didn't think she was having babies. It is not our prerogative or our point, right, to believe anything that Peach says. Like we all said over here, we got to see it. We didn't know she was pregnant with a deposit from wood, some splinters from wood, some gabba dooba from wood. We didn't know what chipmunks, we didn't know what it was. But twins came out. When someone is a pathological liar, people don't tend to believe them. So we are ones that we have to see it with our own 2 eyes for it to come out. Like we all said, we knew something was in there. We just didn't.
And I'm happy the audience asked, like, are you really pregnant? Because as we've seen with other girls that I'm not going to name, so they can get attention. There are girls, I call them little girls. They are going on TikTok. These women are in their 20s. Pretending to be pregnant. Now, we know hysterical pregnancy exists, but we live in the age of media, so now these women are having hysterical pregnancies, imagining that they're pregnant so much, believing that they're pregnant, and convincing other people that they're pregnant. Now, these women's stomach just as flat as mine. They will look you in your eye and say they're pregnant. These are delusional. So, yes, we have to ask now, like, wait a minute, because even the fat ones are already been fat. Like, you're pregnant? They be like, yeah, they don't be pregnant. They just be fat. But they want the pity and attention of the audience. And we know that mommy YouTube, these bitches wake up and say, oh, my stomach hurt. Y'all would be like, oh, my God, and that man love you. And y'all be giving them y'all money. Not y'all, but y'all. Yes, y'all do. Yes, y'all do. All they got to do is ask. That's all. Yeah. So there's a lot of scam artist girls. There's a lot of scammers. There's a lot of women that if this was the 80s, y'all would be stealing them motherfucking babies from that hospital. Yes, y'all will. Y'all would dress up as nurses and steal the babies. See? Y'all are derivative of them women. Them kind of really cuckoo. Those kind of bitches that need to be put up somewhere. Yeah. Peach, she fits along those lines. You gotta check. You gotta really just, okay, are you sure that you didn't watch this in the show? It wasn't on no movie. You didn't read it in a book. This didn't happen to somebody else. This is you, okay? So, yes, people was like, is she really pregnant? Because typically a pregnant woman, I've never seen a pregnant woman go to the Hard Rock Casino and gamble. I've never seen a pregnant woman jump up and down in a bed. I've never seen that. I've only seen kids jump in bed. Like people on like movies do that after they get married and it be all corny and shit. I've never seen a pregnant woman do it, especially at 9 months she was pregnant with twins. I thought the thing was fucking, I don't know. Thought she would slip and fall or something.
She didn't know what. Now, let me just say this, because I'm not cold-hearted. This is not a woman that I know in real life.
We do not know this girl.
Dislike, I react on her because she's full of baloney, okay? The baloney pony that she rides. I am a big fan and believer that children,
it's lies and bullshit.
They can't pick who they are born to. They can't pick who their parents are. So yes, I said a prayer for those babies. They are in the NICU. I personally don't understand why she keeps on having children that she knows are going to...
The comments are saying Peach is an attention seeker. Like, she already knew that her kids was going to be in the... I don't know, y'all. I don't have any children. The NU or Peach Group, they say, inside the incubator room. Because all her kids was. So now she's trying to pay, like, oh, this is new. And I don't know. And I was crying because I couldn't hold him. You knew you weren't going to hold him. Like, you already knew your baby go right inside that thing. Because they always born with something. Because you're the mom. But, okay.
Have these traumatic births that are going to end up in the NICU, or they're going to have to fight. I don't understand it, but maybe she does. Seeing these babies,
she make me hungry when I look at Peach. She make me want to eat. Like,
because kids are innocent at the end of the day. Now, they have a lot of fighting to do. They don't realize what parents they're being born to. Unfortunately, the two new children, they don't have a name yet. They don't know that their parents are all about money and that the grandparents are the same way, and everything is for content, and that is not their fault. So I do hope that they do get better very soon. So let me say that, because I'm not cold-hearted. Number two, let me say something that I'm not cold-hearted about. I was very happy to see how happy her children were on Christmas. They were getting a home-cooked meal. They were around family. They did get to see their grandma. For me to see Gorgeous and McKay just feel like they fit in, to see Choice happy, to see Phenomenal being held and being loved on, to see them getting a hot cooked breakfast, to see them getting a hot cooked Christmas dinner and be around people, that made me feel happy for them. But now we really got to get into it. So the babies are born. It was a traumatic fashion, of course, like Peach does, right? She says that she was out and about, and we did see her being out and about, and she was crying.
I heard that Peach was showing people her loaded pad after it was bled on, because she was trying to go to the hospital, and she was telling Will, like, look, I'm bleeding. Now, I looked on the video. Maybe I turned my head or nodded off, but I'm happy that I missed it. But they said that she did that, and I was like, you know what, Peach? You look like a little girl that had cooties. You would definitely show someone your full pad. Absolutely, because and on the internet, and I believe it. I do.
It's very emotional. She was very wound up. And all of a sudden, she shows us this pad. It says that she's been bleeding, and she's on her way to the hospital. She said that there were some things going on that she did not understand. While she was on the way to the hospital, Wood was driving her, but she had Phenomenal, she had Wonderful, she had Gorgeous, and she had Choice. They had a heap of children, right? That was all that we knew. She was showing herself in the hospital, showing her belly, and she was on monitors, and then boom,
that looked so
right?
scary. I'm like, damn.
She tells us that the babies
Peach,
are
you
here,
make
and
pregnancy look so
C-section by herself.
ugly.
She said Wood
You
had
know,
to go
someone
home to the
unprepared pregnancy
children,
goes
so
so
she
well.
did it by
Peach,
herself. And I'm going
you
to
make it look like a fucking 90s pregnancy with the big ugly maternity clothes and the worst of the worst. Some women make it look like, if that's how you look pregnant, bitch, I don't want that.
Wood ought to be ashamed, right? Because she goes on to say that
nasty, sloppy, slovenly. They can come very sloppy. Peach is very nasty.
Wood called Tracy and took the kids
dancing like that. Like,
but then later on, if you catch it short, she says that she was crying and
patting that coochie. I'll never forget it.
To call her mom, and the nurse told her to call her mom. So we don't know who called who, but we know that Tracy ended up getting the kids. My thing is, I'm not even going to hold you on this. I think that Peach and Tracy have been talking, right? This is a cycle. This is a generational curse. This is something that's been going on.
Because he be wanting help with the kids. Peach don't want help. She doesn't want her mom to help with the kids. She think Wood gonna do it. Wood be calling the mom secretly because he be like, I don't want to be here. And she knows he don't want to be here. But somebody could be here with her girl, with the daughter and the kids. So this all set us up for this. But no.
Like I said, I was happy that the grandchildren got
you back?
Grandparents and that it brought joy to everyone. Now, the thing is, ain't no nurse going to prevent you to call your mom if you feel that way. My whole thing about this is the things that Peach said about Tracy made her seem like a terrible mother and a terrible grandmother. Made her seem like she was over there doing things she ain't got no business doing. When you get out here and you talk about someone so bad and want people to believe that your mother is such a terrible person, but you entrust that your kids will be taken care of, when they're with your mother, it makes everything that you say about your mother null and void. If all these stories that you said that your mother did to you when you were a child, you definitely wouldn't want your children to be in the same predicament. So my question to you is, does that mean that everything she said was baloney, because that's how I feel about Tracy? Or is it that Peach really doesn't care, that when she needs a babysitter, she'll just pawn them off on any and everybody so that she can do what she gotta do and make Wood happy?
Girl, and when she get that gambling itch, because you know she get out tomorrow,
when she got her,
she gonna be gambling by Saturday. My goal after she leave the hospital, because she's not leaving with the children, they gonna be in a little container thing, the incubator. She gonna go to the gambling, to the Hard Rock before she go home to the kids.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't think that somebody as slow boat as Wood could come up with a plan to drop kids off at Tracy's house. This is something that Peach had planned. And I think it was very irresponsible because y'all been knew she was about to go to drop them.
Oh yeah, she definitely told him. Told him, yeah, definitely. Call my mom. Da 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 da.
C-section time so that you can hold her hand. You should have had all them kids packed up and there ASAP. You should have had it lined up.
As quiet as it's kept, they saying Peach really be having all them children. Not only to keep Wood, which, oh my God, when is having a baby? When is a woman having a baby kept any man around this century of fucking people? But I don't know. Some bitches are dumb enough to still do that shit and it never works. So Peach is, they say, of course, she's having babies, 35 or 36. Now she has 9 kids. She's having kids to keep Wood. Wood gonna cheat every Friday. You know, tomorrow's Friday. He's going out. But I like to believe she's also having babies for her mother. You know, Tracy is a very, like, old-fashioned. We like to say traditional, but I like to say just very old-fashioned. They birthing them. It's just like in Peach, she feels like she can control. I don't know. Like, it makes her feel like she's more responsible or she's more grown up. Like, she's trying to prove, look, Mom, I'm grown. I can have kids. Little 16 stuff that they do on the fucking Lifetime pregnancy pack movie. They want to be grown, 16 and pregnant. Look at me. I'm grown. I do what I want. That's what it's giving type shit. But, you know, Peach is Peach.
With Tracy, right? To maybe even come pick the kids up from the hospital to help. You just did it that way to make everybody seem like it was content. I don't believe half the stuff they say, y'all. I'm just not gonna lie. But we're gonna talk about the things.
I know when it's a skit. I know when you can like reenact stuff that really happened and then put 20 on 10, like juke it up. But girl, ain't no way I'm doing it like cosplaying myself because I was getting cheated on, girl. That's crazy. So now you reliving the trauma. Now you getting mad at the audience. Bitch, you been went through this. You brung it up. You tried to act it out. See, what they do is reenactments of real life situations. But usually when they do reenactments on them Snapped and them TV shows that y'all be watching, they be killing their husbands, that I love to watch. They hire people. Then they put the bottom of the screen, because y'all would really think it's them. Yes, y'all would. They say this isn't reenactment. So what the little TikTok, YouTube kids do, they try to reenact their own shit that they've been through, but they ain't healed from. So then when you reacting it, you re-traumatizing yourself, and then you cussing out the audience, the people that's watching. That's where that comes from. That's what Peach does a lot of. Yes, she do. Then she want to get mad and, hey, I ain't never leave that man. Fuck y'all for telling me. But you are the one that's reenacting your trauma. And adding props and stuff. Like that Magnum condom that she found in the side of that door 3 weeks ago when they was coming back from the Publix. And the lady was loading the car.
That's pretty much it. Either detached, it may have had some kind of damage.
Ain't no way I'm reenacting my own trauma. That's crazy.
Within a few hours, she was back.
Did they hit you like this? Or was it like this? No, it was like that. What the fuck? Get out of here.
One that is bigger than the other one. I don't know exactly what is going on with him being in the NICU. We, to this day, do not know if there is something like...
Why they keep calling it... Did they call it that in the hospital? I really thought they called it incubator. Why y'all saying it? That sounds weird. It sounds scary.
So we hope that they pull through. Now, what have we seen? We've seen her back up, dancing, acting the fool.
She's up dancing. Girl, if you can deliver twins through cesarean section yesterday and wake up and and start, I don't know what she called a dance. I call it an old person, like old people like dance around the family, drunk dance, a little shimmy, a little, oh, you shimmy, you take it, you put it in front, you take it back, you do it. All that little dancing that she be doing after she had this hysteria. I would think, bitch, you would be out. You would just be depleted. Peach say, no, I'm getting up and I'm dancing. All patched up, just, And it's like, yeah, Peach, you're 35. You may not feel it in your body, but that postpartum, that mind, that stuff, ooh, baby.
Boo-hooing because you had to call your mama. Like I said, y'all done talked about this at the casino, baby.
By the time she about 40, 45, she gonna be crazy. Like real crazy. Like crazy women that be like,
I really feel sad because if people have to come up with lies and dog their mama and dog their brother and dog their sister and do all of this,
I was gonna say the ones that be driving that car with the kids in and going into the river. I don't know. I just be. It happened before. And women do that, and that's how they be acting.
I'm going to say no. She's going to be filming, y'all. She's filming back to back in this hospital. She's filming the journey of her children. But I want to say something about Wood. For a man that is supposedly posting on his own YouTube
trying to
channel,
figure out what to eat. Peach makes me so hungry because the way she eats food.
Twins.
Pause.
You show ain't showing it. You show ain't
the way
showing
she
it.
eats food is like so southern and sloppy and like it just be like, damn. I be like, damn, I want to eat something too. Like I'm not even hungry, but you make me hungry just watching her eat. She was like, I was happy she was eating. I had a double mac and cheese, a double potato, and some chicken. I'm like, first of all, I thought they'd give you a Jello cup and a motherfucking cracker and tell you, kick you out the hospital. I've talked to a lot of older women. The last time they had children was in the 80s. So what I think they do to women in the hospital, I guess they treat y'all like humans. I don't know. I'm from the age where black women walk into the hospital. They might make it out. They might, I don't know. I just hear the rates of the stories and all the stuff. So I was really happy that Peace got that. I'm like, is it like a private hospital? Do they really be feeding people like that in the hospital? I thought they only gave the good food to the doctors and stuff. I thought they gave y'all like the nasty stuff that comes on a tray that look like you're in jail. I watch a lot of movies. I don't know. I don't have children, but I was happy that she was eating. And then she started dancing around. It was just amazing. The food must have gave her energy.
Like you're tired. I'm going to take a wild guess that before the babies were born, Wood had a pretty big and blown out Friday and Saturday night. Because according to her, this all happened on Christmas Eve. So he had a long weekend. Then we seen her out here shopping, saying that he was going to drop the kids off at the casino to her.
And low key, even when she was doing the Christmas shopping, which she did like what? The Christmas Eve, all the days are all the fucking same. Once it's the Christmas week, it's all like Christmas Eve and it's Christmas when Christmas happened. But she did all the shopping and stuff. Like first she went to the store, should I get this? Then she had brought Wood back to one shopping trip, but to shop in them stores, waiting in line, be big and pregnant, huffing and puffing, that's a lot of energy. That is a lot of energy, but Wood couldn't assist her. It wasn't because he was busy working. Wood ain't gonna work no job. He was tired because, Wood go out every Friday. It's no longer called Friday. It's called Wood's Friday, if you ask Peach. Because Fridays was made for husbands to cheat in peace. Because he had a long week at the house, cheating on the phone and texting women and halfway watching the kids. And on Friday, he's allowed to go out and cheat in public now. As a reward for him sticking around the house for the week. So, yeah, like, that's very interesting. And then it's like, girl, aren't you tired? You just been doing all this shit. This is 2 days before Christmas and all that shopping and going. She did go gamble. She was going to gamble before she went to the hospital. She knew them kids come any day now. She jumped on that bed, make them come down sooner. But she did go gamble. He was like, I'm going to drop the kids off at the casino and da-da-da-da. I didn't watch that far. I don't know if he did that because I don't even know if kids can be in a casino. I don't know. Y'all take y'all kids to bars. Maybe they can. I don't know. Maybe they be gambling too. I don't know.
Her. So he had a wonderful. I mean, he was stressed out on that couch like he had been drinking.
And I hate. He is drinking. Peach say, he don't drink no more. He just cheat. Two go hand in hand. You mean, girl, please. You mean to tell me you don't have to drink with that hoe? He buy her a fucking bottle. Yes, he do. That's why he always sluggish, ruggish, and tired. Look at him. Can't keep no job. But he gonna keep a bitch. Peach say he don't be drinking. Girl, how would you know? Peach, like seriously, how would you know? You're recording all the time. You're not even paying attention to him. He be drunk, girl. Just drunk and quiet. We're drunk.
He said he was hung over, that he was
girl, hung over.
Just imagine, okay? Let's just put ourselves in Pete's shoes for 1 second. Could you imagine sitting there with a dead
Ain't
dad
that damn kid? You want something to be there, honey.
You don't know who's...
My service with Mint has been
and he can't contribute because he ain't got no money.
Switching over from
ain't got no job, so yeah.
Is going to come visit you. You don't know what's going on with your other kids. You don't know if your husband is going to drop the kids off at your mom's house and come back, or is he going to play a disappearing act? But after you
disappearing act,
you can't stop the money because you're the only money maker. Your husband is sleeping on the couch, and
I fear that man gonna leave her, and I pray she leaves him before he leaves her, because
crying, having an emotional breakdown, ripping off your eyelashes, putting on bonnets and stuff. You don't know what you were doing, but you.
Don't get it twisted. As undesirable as I was gonna say Will, him too. Whatever Will y'all think I'm talking about, whichever Will I can. Freudian slip. The thing about Wood, even though like he ain't shit, he ain't gonna be shit. Come from a long line of people that ain't shit. In Peach words, what the older brother was doing something to the sister, and they thought that shit was normal. So he honestly, because Peach is giving him so much attention, there's a bitch out there that's more desperate than Peach that be like, oh, he look cool, and we'll fuck him just to spite her. Yes, it is. It's always one bitch. Come on, line him up. I'll get you. I can point out 3. So that's why Wood gets bitches. It's like, who would fuck him? Everything is known. He ain't shit. We can see it. Yeah, so, and men that do that, what's going to happen is that little bitch that he fucking is in the background. Don't worry. Some people are fine with playing background actors. They even brag about him. How embarrassing. So she's in the background, and then when he leave Peach, because, you know, she's been building him, you know, he going to go to resent her, because a man can't respect no bitch that was with him when he ain't had no money. He's going to go to another Build-A-Barber, Build-A-Bear, Build-A-Man bitch, I don't know. And she's going to finish what Peach done started. She's going to be younger than Peach, more naive than Peach, but she will have kids and stuff. That's usually how that go. And then Peach is going to be the baby mama. That's how that typically is going to go, because everyone knows when you feed a wild thing and you rescue a wild thing, like they said in that movie Breakfast at Tiffany's, you keep on feeding that wild thing, it gets strong enough. It jumps from another thing and another tree, and pretty soon it's going to get strong enough to leave you. That's why you never love a wild thing. That's what that man told that Holly Golightly, something like that. There's a lot of just like delusional thinking, things of grandeur. It's just gonna figure itself out. No, you have to do something. Peach don't know. She's just, that man can do no wrong, and I can't control if a man cheat, but you can get up and leave. You can use this foot, put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door. She doesn't know. The bitch act like she can't walk. So it's just stuff. All bullshit, nonetheless. Peach been with this man for like 10 years. Peach's only 35, 36 years old, okay? No excuse. No excuse, bitch. Nah. So that's why.
You do know that you have to pick up the camera and you have to record so that you can feed your children, because this check comes out next month.
Always talk about these YouTube and TikTok checks.
Pages. She's posting on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I mean, she's over there having.
I can't wait to TikTok disappear. Don't make me sick.
But he's over there knocked out. You mean to tell me, as much as we see Wood with that phone in his hand, he can't get up and record? You know, daddies do it all the time when mommy's going to labor. Go and do a little video recording and put it on his own channel. He can't go up there because he is the daddy, right? He's Daddy Wood. He, even though she can't go up to the NICU, he is freely to walk up there. He has a tag on his hand. He has a tag on his arm. He can be scanned in. He can go up there. He can do some skin on skin. He can
Here's the thing. I don't care what no one said. Hospitals have daycare rooms or some kind of moms having babies and like single moms who have to watch things. I'm pretty sure you can bring children to a hospital. I'm pretty sure they have like waiting rooms. That wasn't an excuse for him not to go to the hospital. That's really weird. So you just drop your wife at the hospital and like wait in the car watching. What is this? That's really weird. She was like, oh, I just knew that I was going to have to do it alone. I was expecting that. Like, that sounds like some 70, 60 type shit. You mean to tell me the man couldn't even come into the hospital? Now, I know back in the day, y'all said they couldn't come in the room, and y'all get mad about that shit because y'all want him to see the pussy bust open so y'all can use that later and say, and we love that. But, Peach, this is 2024. That man can go in the hospital with you, baby. And even closer, he can be looking with the doctor looking. He just don't like you very much, Peach. Peach Patch. That was weird. I'm like, girl, what is he doing?
He take a load off of his wife, but he chooses not to. He chooses to take a nap.
Once
he gets all rested, he chooses to go home, lay around, and let the house get a mess. Now, y'all, I got to say this before we get up out of here. A lot of people are saying, well, she had twins. Doesn't this make this all be a mess? We didn't know she was pregnant with twins because we can't believe her, but she knew she was pregnant with twins. So you mean to tell me a woman that has 7 kids and is pregnant with twins is going to go through all this? When she very first started this pregnancy, she was out here fighting at a daggone salon about a wig that looked a hot mess and was getting beat up and black eyes, right? Then she went to
pause. I'm gonna watch that like one day. I'm just like, wait, I came in the middle of the season. I'm gonna have to go back once the season finale and catch up and shit. But I just can't imagine Peach fighting. She always talks about fighting, but you know, she's been pregnant since I've been watching. I can't imagine her fighting. Like, I can't imagine her unpregnant because, like, she's never not pregnant. So, is she fighting pregnant, y'all? Y'all, I didn't, it's riveting. I don't know.
Around on the concrete in front of City Trends and in front of Verizon and things of that nature. After all of that, she went on a bashing tour of her family and her mother again. And then it was my husband ain't ish, right? My husband ain't ish, he doing this, he doing that. Then she went through the I'm going to Gamblers Anonymous and I'm not gambling no more. Then we went back to I'm gambling, I done lost everything. Then we went back to I was on the bottom, now I'm on the top. Then we had to hear about her husband cheating with a condom wrapper. Then we had
a Magnum and condom wrapper.
She lost all her money gambling and she went through an eviction notice and she sure doesn't know if they're going to accept her to stay or not, but she's still paying her fees through a courthouse. I mean, y'all is out here, these people in the Peach Patch. Well, how y'all feel about her having twins? Honey, you need to go up there and ask her how she felt about having twins. She knew what she had in her belly.
People really be asking people to react to Peach, and it's like, baby.
And what she was coming up with, if this was a scam or what? Canceling classes, selling bundles, doing all of this. And she knew the whole time she was pregnant with twins. You mean to tell me you was pregnant with twins and you allowed yourself to get an eviction? Girl, knowing that you got 9 kids, you got to have a roof over their head and food in their mouth, and you allowed an eviction to happen? Shame on you. You mean to tell me you was out here gambling all your money, let an eviction happen, and ain't bought one thing for no babies, but you knew you was carrying 2? Shame on you. It ain't our business. We didn't lay down and make
And here's the thing. Remember when I had to my first reaction video, and I asked her literally last week, I was like, she was on a live and she was talking back to me. And I was like, so Peach, after the twins come, are they going to sleep in a room with like you? Do you have their own room? These girls start going, oh, no, they're going to be sleeping with me and Wood or whatever. And then I was like trying to tell her, like, you should make a room for them or something. Oh, actually, she gonna get like a bigger home. She gonna get like a bigger home or something. No, they don't need that much space. They gonna be, oh, it was really crazy. So then that's when we realized, like, oh, she don't even plan a room. Like, there was no colors. She told people she's not having no baby shower. She don't want no gifts. People want to say, I'll just send you free stuff. You know how y'all do for their moms. Y'all will like literally send them y'all house. They don't have one. She said no, she don't need nothing. She don't. So, like, she's been going to the store shopping for the other children herself and Wood, but she ain't really, there's not, like, I guess, you know, babies don't need stuff. I don't, guess she gonna put him in a cupboard or something. Peach is just, girl, like, ooh.
Seriously. All these
Can you
people
imagine her with 2 twins trying to record and take care of 7 other kids that are what? 4 out of 7 are in Pampers? 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 4 out of 7 is in Pampers. Now you have 6 that are in Pampers. Because the twins, they're going to be in Pampers, of course. And then you have 4 that's in Pampers. Oh, girl. And then 3. Oh, girl. I'm just tired of talking about it. It sounds like a kindergarten class. It sounds crazy.
Now what?
They literally need to
now
get
what she
a
gonna
double
do?
wide
She
or
still
3
is
and
laying
live
up in the hospital, and she still has to get out here and make money.
live
That's why she's selling
off the
bundles
land. I don't
from a
know.
hospital bed and trying to promote. Get out here and buy this and get out here and buy
That's
that.
child
She's
abuse. You
planning
should
on
not be
teaching
able
a
to
class
have
next
them
week,
too
and
much
her
kids
babies aren't
if you
even
ain't
gonna
got
be
no
home with her.
money.
She has got nothing.
That's
Not one thing. We ain't seen no
crazy.
diapers. We ain't seen no wipes. We ain't seen no clothes. She's got to get out here to hustle up the man. I mean, just the bare necessities for twins. But she knew.
That's
all
funny.
these
Her
folks,
mom
she
is
was the one
live right
pregnant with
now.
them. So it ain't no then what on us. It's a then
She
what
cooking.
on her. Then what on her
Okay,
husband,
let's
the ones
switch
that
it
made them.
because her mom is actually live. So let's catch Rasta Queen Tracy. She live. She cooking. I don't know if the kids are still there. Oh, she's making fufu. That's I'm reading the comments. They asking her Haitian fufu is better than African fufu. I said what I said. Oh, okay. I've never heard that in my life. Oh, slow down, Haiti. Oh, slow down, girl. You just making up shit. You said I take that bath. A nice Jack and Coke will go well with any meal. Yum, enjoy. Never eaten Iranian food. What would you recommend? I guess Pete's mom is in the kitchen cooking up something very. What's that word y'all like to say? Exotic. Look, you see her cooking. Peach do not run her house like her mom, and she's like all that shit. Look, cleaning as she go. I tried to watch her live the other day, but it was like a lot. Because she was, people was like, she was defending, like, people was like, oh, I don't want to talk about Peach. She started getting mad. People kept talking about her in the chat. I think the kids are still over there. She just asked somebody if they want white or yellow cheese. It could be the man and her husband, I guess. But I believe in kids. Hold on. Oh, I think one of Peach's kids is over there. Because they want cheese on their broccoli at the last minute. Peach's mom, she be cooking though. She have that cooking place and stuff. That's why I don't understand why Peach be making them nasty little foods, act like she can't cook. I saw she had made like some, what was it? One of them little nasty like dinners you make when it's like not, you don't really feel like cooking, but you want to show little effort. I think it was some fucking, what was it? Gravy on like chicken, I don't know, chicken rice gravy. It was just really just, girl, what do you be feeding them kids? Like what's that box food with that nasty hamburger helper type shit? It just gives me the feels of like, girl. She making 2 plates though. Oh, she's making 3 plates. So the kids are still over there, I believe. Or 3 of the kids. Maybe Wood got another 3. Yeah, it's a kid voice. Peach's children are still over there, which is good. If I was them, I would not want to leave grandma's house. She cooks. You get you 3 meals a day. Nice homemade food. It's clean. You don't got to worry about your mama yapping and all that shit. Ooh, look, she baked. I feel like the kids on Crooklyn looking inside the window. Look, she baked look like it's catfish. It look, hold on, what is it? It looks so good. It might be, it looked like catfish, but it could be baked chicken. It looks so juicy. Look how oh, girl, it is catfish. Look at this. Oh, Tracy get down in the kitchen. Ooh, see, I never did that before. I'm gonna have to try that. Look nice. They got their potato, they got their vegetable, and their protein. See, Peach don't be feeding them like that. She be giving them that food. They come in the bag, they eat in the back of the car. Then by the time you get home, you hungry. But they ain't gonna say they hungry because they just that was so nice. I know she's so happy to cook for them kids. Peach be so bad. She be holding them kids away from her mom just to spite her. Then she bring them around. Like, girl, so it's yummy. I'm finna comment. That looks so good. Peach dumb. If I could leave the hospital and go right to her house, look. She do not need to go to Woods. She should just go to her mom. Like, girl. Because you can't be cooking and coming out the hospital getting ready to take care of 2 more kids. You already know she's going to be back at her mom's house. We already know this. We already know. But let's play like we don't know. They say the mashed potatoes taste good. That's so sweet. They so happy to eat real food. You know, children love homemade food. Don't get it twisted. That fast food is to manipulate y'all and see how weak of a parent y'all are into saying yes. But it's nothing like a homemade meal. She was cooking for her husband. It's her husband plate. Her husband plate look all nice. That's a man plate, girl. 2 rolls, huh? I think it may be her other. I don't know if she have other nieces or grandchildren. That's other juice. Oh, you know what? It could be if Peach's siblings have kids. It could be one of their kids. Cause I don't know. Peach don't got no. Her daughters are small.
I'm gonna take my salmon.
It's salmon.
I'm gonna take my salmon and cut it in half. So what he said? He said no.
She putting she making a plate, but she putting it in a styrofoam to-go container. She might be taking it to Peach. She probably don't want no leftovers. Be like, well, she in the hospital, might as well. But I don't know. They say she moving to a new house. No. Now I'm really getting hungry. Oh, Lord. Now I'm some soul food. I do like how Peach mom her wraps, her hair wraps. That'd be cute. Yeah, Peach just started doing that, which she probably is.
So this is my son's plate right here. His salmon. I'm putting it on a separate plate.
Oh, she making a plate for her son. She don't really, do Peach talk about her brother? She talk about her sister a lot. I don't know. I forgot. It was one video she said something about her brother. I forgot. Like he was supposed to, she paid him to watch something. I forget. I be forgetting she have a brother. I can't picture her having a brother. And like allowing that shit with wood. That's weird. But the brother probably, dumb. They said last night she had did a crab boil.
So this is my salmon right here. I'm not gonna eat all this salmon, so I'm gonna cut it in half. Put one piece up for the night. Eat one tonight and put the other one up for tomorrow.
People be saying on other people's live reaction to Peach that she be trying to be like Tracy and stuff, and like she be talking about her mom, but she be really be trying to be like her, and she has like an affinity for older women, like black women. And that's why the reaction ladies that's like older and have children that could be her age, that's why she be trolling and all that. But she be watching them. And I be like, well, I'm like, yeah, I can see that. Because Peach be trying to act older than she is. Like, girl, you're 35, 36. Why are you acting like a 50-year-old woman? And it's not like, it's how she be like saying and talk. I'm like, Peach, stop doing that. Stop doing that. But she be doing that just because she know, like, you know. Yeah, you slap at me, Pappy. When somebody said, are you going to get your tube side? She's like, no. I leave that up to you. Yes, yeah. I leave that up to you, your mammy, and dogs. I said, God damn, the way she said, I'm like, you did not come up with that. You heard an older woman say that. I leave it to you, your mama, and dogs. Girl, that's crazy, Peach. I'm like, no, I gotta write that down. That's funny as fuck. Your mama. I'm like, girl. Okay, she's just cooking. Let's get into this lady. She almost finished doing her reaction. I be needing a break. You feel like they chastising me.
It's a lot coming. One thing for sure, she gonna need every bit of help she can get. Whether it's Tracy or whether it is Wood. Tracy's going to be back in Peach's life. This is something that we know. We know this is going to happen because what choice does she have, right? What choice does she have other than to turn to her mother? Her husband isn't about worth 2 cents. He ain't about worth 2 cents. So what other choice is she going to have other than to get out here, hustle up everything,
all right, that's
beg
enough.
her mother
That's
to help her, and then sit back and wait?
My homegirl lies, so get out of. It's been cool. Bye.